Welcome, Steve. How are you?
I'm pretty well, Dev. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming along. We've been trying to arrange this conversation for a bit, but
We have.
finally we have.
Yeah, mate, I'm very grateful for you reaching out, for having me here. Sorry that it took so long to get here, but I'm happy that we are now.
So glad that we are here. I think there is quite a few things to talk in your story, but I want you to share your story
Please do.
and also lay the land on how your purpose has evolved.
Yeah, do you want me to start right at the start?
Yes,
How
please.
far back
Yeah.
are we going? Yeah.
Yes, please.
So I grew up in Perth. I'm the eldest of 4 children. Got a beautiful family. Grew up, mum and dad are still very much in love. Had a lovely sort of caring childhood, but I never really felt like I fit in throughout school. All throughout school, I sort of felt like I was different and that I wasn't really one of the cool kids, and I wasn't necessarily someone that was into study or anything either. I just kind of sat in the middle there and didn't really know where I fit. I struggled to find like belonging and community and all of that sort of stuff. And then coming out of school, when I came out of my schooling, I deliberately went out to try and change who I was. So I went out to try and be popular and started working in a gym and started working out every day. And then I got into girls and drinking and smoking cigarettes, and drugs and things like that came along as well. And over a period of 5-6 years, I kind of found myself so far from the person that I mentioned before. This young, fairly gentle kid that loved birds and was a great brother and son, and I was so far over here that I essentially just lost who I thought I was. And it took me a long time to unwind all of that and to dig into all of the deeper stuff through working with professionals on my mental health and seeking support. And it's a long journey, and it's an ongoing journey. I think I've shared with you when we caught up for a coffee that I am conscious of taking steps every day to look after my mental health, because if I don't, I recognise that I can slip pretty quickly and get fairly crippled with anxiety and general sadness and things like that. But what I have been fortunate to build now is a really strong community around me of men and women and family and friends and colleagues that have my back in all areas of life and that I can talk to really openly. And I'm not scared of being pretty vulnerable and talking about how I feel and my journey and everything that goes with that, in the hope that it might have an impact and influence for someone else.
Thank you.